Now, when we're finding the least common multiple between two numbers, there are many different ways to go about it. The easiest way would just be to list out some multiples, and then as you get much better at it, then you'll start to sort of see them in your head. Now, this one, we're going to find the least common multiple of 3 and 6. So what I like to do is I like to start with the larger number. So I start with the 6, and I write out the multiples. Maybe I should put a dot dot there. Write out the multiples, and we're going to stop when we find one that is also divisible by 3. So 6 times 1 is 6. Oh, how about that? Right there is a number that is divisible by 3. If we were to write out our factors of 3, 3 times 1 would be 3, 3 times 2 would be 6. So this is the least common multiple, or the LCM, would be 6. Now, if we were to continue on writing out multiples, we could say 6 times 2 is 12, 6 times 3 is 18. We could keep going with the 3's. 3 times 3 would be 9, 3 times 4 would be 12, and so on and so forth. They will have many different multiples in common. That's absolutely true. But the 6 is the smallest one. It's the first one that we encounter. So that would be the LCM between 3 and 6. Alright, let's look at the 12 and the 16. So again, I'm going to start with the larger number, 16, and I'm going to write out the multiples, and we're going to stop when we find one that's divisible by 12. So for 16, 16 times 1 would be 16. That's not divisible by 12. 16 times 2 is 32, but that's not divisible by 12. 16 times 3 would be 48. That is divisible by 12. If we were to write out our multiples of 12, 12 times 1 is 12, 12 times 2 is 24, 12 times 3 is 36, 12 times 4 is 48. This is the first multiple that we encounter that they have in common. So the LCM would be 48 for those two.